Two line chicks from New York, real talk, no boca. You tripping with La Negra and La Loca.
Hi guys, this is La Negra,
Luca.
and welcome back. You're tripping with La Negra y La Loca. So today's topic is Ooh, ooh. Today's topic is how we feel at age, or like my mom used to say, you're gonna feel it when you get older. And I used to tell her, yeah, whatever, ma. Whatever you say. So, well, for instance, with the other video, we talked about Dorney Park, and Dorney Park, has a lot. Is an amusement park, a big amusement park, and I loved all those roller coasters. I did every roller coaster, everything, except for I don't like the Ferris wheel. I'm scared of death for heights, and I know the roller coaster you up there, but it goes fast, so I don't feel as much as a Ferris wheel. So kind of found out I can't do those things anymore. And the first incident that I had when I felt that way, that was like, I would say about 3-4 years ago when I went to Hershey Park. And I got on, I don't know if you guys remember that Spin Master from Six Flags. It goes around circles and then it starts going up and up and up and up. And it just goes upside down and around in circles. Yeah, I didn't do so well. I felt so dizzy, so nauseous, and that was the first time ever. And I had to brace myself, hold myself a little bit. I'm like, boo, this is what my mom was talking about. So after that, every ride I had to slow down and take a few minute break until the vertigo started going away. So now I have vertigo. So every time I go somewhere, I have to take the Dramamine and wait for half an hour before I get on the ride, because otherwise I get sick. So another video, I said we went to Dorney Park. I forgot the medication, so I did not get on any rides. I was not tempted to. Even though my kids were trying, and I was like, nope, not doing it. I have a long ride back home. I'm not doing it. So I felt bad for my sister. She has a young child, so she can't go on a ride by herself. So she had to go. And she had a wonderful experience.
Sure did. I was dizzy. I had a headache. And I felt nauseous. And I went on the same ride 5 times.
And she tried to get me to go with her daughter. I said, nope, not doing it. But yeah, and that wasn't fun. And especially, like, I could get on roller coasters now, but it can't be going making these wild turns and upside down and on. Oh,
I can. I'm not that old.
Whatever. So, and plus I'm a screamer. And I always forewarn everybody, I'm a screamer. So I'm going to start screaming no matter how big the little hoops are. I don't care. I'm going to start screaming. Like, for instance, Cyclone. I can't get on that ride. That ride is too bumpy for me.
Tell those people who don't know Cyclone, like they're not from New York or haven't been.
Well,
to
Cyclone is like it's a small amusement park, and it's one of the oldest roller coaster around. It's in Brooklyn, Coney Island, and that's like the old fashioned roller coaster. It's on wood. It's based on wood thing. And boy, is that ride bumpy. Sorry about the noise. My niece is in here. That ride is bumpy, shaky, and you think that thing's gonna fall. You're gonna fall right off. That's how I feel. And there's another ride in Coney Island. It's like a slingshot.
Yes.
It is called slingshot? Oh, I don't know. It looks like slingshot, so I just call it slingshot. So we're in the cage, and we have, the seat and the seatbelt that goes over our shoulders, and we're locked in, so I can't turn left or right. And it's only a 2-seater, so we both went in. I didn't want to go, but my significant other paid for the ride, so we went. And I didn't want to go. I said my little prayer when I got on, and I was saying a little prayer, and then I stopped saying my prayer, and I was talking to this one because I was still nervous. I kept talking, and she's not responding. And I'm like, did she faint on the ride? Did she pass out? And I'm like, Jessie, get up, Jessie. And she wasn't responding for like a good minute. And I'm like, oh my God, this girl fainted on me. Oh my God. And then all of a sudden she goes, what did you say?
What? I was praying.
And I'm like, oh my God, I thought something happened to you. And she was like, no, I was just praying. And tell me your incident in Walgreens.
So a few years ago, I was working at Walgreens. I was stocking up supplies. It was actually the bottom shelf. I ended up getting up, but somehow I ended up twisting my left leg, and I couldn't stand on it. So they had to call the paramedics to come and get me. They took me to the hospital. I found out that later
Standing up. She was standing up.
I found out later on that I ripped 2 tissues in my kneecap, and I ripped 4 muscles from my calf. So I was in a cast for like 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm not old. But go ahead.
I'm not old. That just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So every now and then I would get pain in my knee. I can't really wear heels for too long because then it hurts. But pretty much, yeah.
So, and aches and pains, forget it. I get aches, pains. I get cramps too. I get cramps everywhere. The aches and pains, my back, my shoulders, my neck, my fingers sometimes, they hurt. And I just bought a mattress not too long, about maybe 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. I don't know if it's the mattress that doesn't agree with my body. I don't know what it is, but I wake up more achy than when I fell asleep with. That's not funny. My neck be killing me.
I just laugh because sometimes when I'm like out stretching out my body on the bed, sometimes I'll catch a Charlie horse.
Oh, those are the worst. Those are the worst. I catch cramps from all over places, and even when you're doing things you're not supposed to be doing, and when you find out you're old, you can't do it no more. Like, no, it's not happening.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, but the aches and pains, forget it. I can't anymore. And then another thing, stomach issues. Oh my gosh. Thank God I used to get constipated back then, but now I could go. What?
Seriously, you really said that?
But
Okay,
now,
since we're gonna go there,
what? I get what?
Mom.
nobody told me this, not even mommy, about having issues after you're having children.
Oh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for your FYI, I have 4 kids. No one told me that after you have kids, that you tend to have a weak bladder. Now, it can be as simple as sneezing, coughing, jumping, and sometimes even bending down. You tinkle.
No, I tinkle. She does more than tinkle.
I tinkle.
No, you do more than tinkle.
No, I know.
Well, yeah. Look what happened with my son. He hugged you, bear hugged you.
But I told him, don't squeeze me. I have to use the
She tinkle.
bathroom. So that was just an accident waiting to happen, because I told him, don't squeeze me. I have to use the bathroom. Let's not talk. When your son hugged you, you pooped on yourself. Let's get that all out in the air.
But and then lately, oh my gosh, I get acid reflux. I can't eat certain food at night anymore because I be up all night, bloated and gassy. Sorry guys, I do, but it's not a good feeling. You can't sleep at night. Forget it. It's a horrible feeling when you feel that way. And then I remember when I used to work in Wendy's in high school. I used to see the elderly people eating a meal or a burger with coffee. I'm like, how can you eat a burger and drink coffee at the same time? That's just nasty. Well, I do it. And I catch myself like, how could I do that? I'm a coffee lover. I love coffee, but oh no. I catch myself, so that's one thing. Oh, another thing, calling the kids' name. I have 5 nieces and nephews. And I go through the whole name until that last person's name. And I'm like, I said, you know who I'm calling you. You didn't call me. Yes, I did. You're the only one here, or I'm looking at you. You know I'm talking to you. So come. But you didn't call my name. So you know I'm talking to you. Get over here. How about you?
Yeah, I sometimes I forget my own kids' names. Sometimes I call my daughter's names, but
That's bad. That's bad.
I do. One time I called Isaiah Michaela. I'm sorry, Isaiah. I love you.
But it happens. Like, us moms, we're meant to. We get stressed out. And
Listen, if you have more than 2 kids,
it's hard.
You're bound to make a mistake.
Well, as long as you still remember their names, well, all your children's name, it shouldn't be a big deal. But yeah, well, my grandma used to be like that. My abuela, oh my gosh, she'd call everybody's name, and you look dead at her, and you just look at her like that's not my name.
She literally had 30 grandkids. So,
and you just look at her like you just waiting for her to call you your right name, and you just look at her and wait, and she's like, you know, I'm talking to you. Come here.
And literally, there was 30 grandkids, so that would be hard just to memorize everybody's name.
But yeah, those are like a few experiences I'm having now lately that I could remember. Oh yeah, and I'm forgetful. My son calls me forgetful mom. He's been calling me since he was in junior high school. I do forget a lot. And I said, you got to remind me a couple times. You tell me this yesterday or an hour ago, I'm going to forget it. Because I do forget. I do. I'm bad at remembering stuff. If I don't write it down, forget it. Or even when I tell my sister, she calls me, oh, do me a favor, you think you could bring this for me? Or could you buy it? I said, what'd I tell you?
Text you.
Text it to me because I'm going to forget.
And even sometimes she still forgets.
I do. I'm like, oh, shoot, I forgot. But that's part of growing up.
La Negra, you're all wrong. You have 7 nieces and nephews, not 5. Dang, you're getting old.
Sorry, kids. Alright, thank you for watching the show. Subscribe, like.
We hope you liked it.
And have a wonderful day or week.
As she said, like, comment, and subscribe.
And have a blessed day.
We already started rolling.
Oh.